Welcome to the friendly confines of H.B. Stewart Bulldog Arena as we bring you 8th grade ladies basketball action. Put my glasses on so I can see. That'd be helpful, wouldn't it? Welcome to Facebook Live, YouTube, Greenwood Sports Center. Appreciate you guys tuning in with us as we get underway. Jenna Honkala, Keely Dolan, Kyla Piercy, and Alyssa Gray, and Piper Pitts out on the floor for the Bulldogs. Here we go. That's Gray up, no good. Rebound, Trinity. Bulldogs in their home whites tonight. 3-point basket from Trinity is good as they score pay dirt first. Here's Piercy at the top of the key. Drives down, looks for Honkala. She tries to drive towards the inside. Back to Piercy. To the paint. Up. 2 points. You bet. Won't go. Trinity gets their own board. Whistle blows. And two shots forthcoming. Second one won't go. Honkala with the rebound. Sets it up, out to Piercy. Top of the key, back out. Drives Alyssa now, Gray. Kicks it back over to Piercy. Drives the middle, bounce pass. 2 points, up and good, Keely Dolan. Tied at 4 now. Whistle blows. Going to get a reaching foul on Trinity. No? Timeout? Won't go. Piercy comes away with it. Shot won't go from Honkala. Out of bounds, Trinity with the possession. Whoop. Piercy just about picked her pocket. There's Dolan trying for it. The ball got loose. Now Gray kicks it over to Honkala, and she's going to bring it back across his timeline. Way over to Gray from beyond the arch. 3-point, won't go. Pitts tries, kicks it back out to Honkala. Over to Piercy, won't happen. Struggle for it, jump ball. Possession goes to Greenwood. 2 points up and good. And the Lady Bulldogs pull ahead by 2. First time they've led this game. Little floating two-pointer good for Trinity. Ties it back up. Up. Sure enough, she did. Yep. Here comes Trinity now. Stripped away. Ow. Yep. I was wondering if we were going to get a whistle, and we did. And sure enough, there it is. All right. Oh, bounce pass, ill-advised. Trinity takes possession out near midcourt. Up, and sure enough, going to call a block. On Piercy. Not sure I agree that that was a shooting foul, but I mean, that's interpretation, you know. She kind of looked like she was still driving whenever she was fouled. Both free throws good. Trinity now 8-6. Lady Bulldogs trail by 2. Here's Gray from the top of the key. Over to Piercy, looking for Gray back again from beyond the arch. Three-point basket won't go. Dolan up with a rebound and comes down with 2 to tie it back up at 8. Oh, and she's fouled on her way up. Dolan charged with that one. Neither one goes. Piercy runs it down way ahead to Pitts. Gets it tipped out. Greenwood retains possession over here in the corner. That's the far side over there. I don't know why I'm telling you that. If you're listening to me, you're watching this. Piercy over to Pitts. Back out to Piercy. No, that wasn't Pitts. That was Honkala. Foul. Number 41 for Trinity, or is that 21? I cannot see. Gray goes to the line to shoot 2. 21, okay. First one's good. That's right, both of them go. From beyond the three-point line, won't go. We'll struggle for it. Trinity winds up with it. Pressure now. Won't go. Pitts comes away with it. Nearly has her pocket picked. Gets it ahead to Honkala. Back out to Pitts. Won't fall. Gray with the board. Tries to put it back up. Won't happen. No whistle. Trinity gets a rebound. Air ball for Trinity. They get their own rebound, though. Piercy gets it and making a drive, and they blow the whistle on number 21 again. I think he could have said 13 for all I know. Greenwood going to inbound it now. Piercy across the timeline over to Gray from beyond the 3. Won't go. Honkala with the board. She's fouled. No whistle. There it is, finally. Trinity's 4th team foul. Dolan goes up. Won't go. Trinity comes away with the rebound. Piercy makes a break, won't go. She's fouled on her way up by number 13 for Trinity. Piercy's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Yep. Atta girl, both of them good. 12-8 as the first winds down. Here comes Jenna Honkala now. Up for 2, and it's good. That is going to do it for the first here in Greenwood. 14-8. Special thanks to Ronald Reagan Realty. Here we come back now in the second of the 8th grade Lady Bulldogs game. Trinity with possession to start the second. Almost had her pocket picked. That's number 24, Pate Jones. Also out there now, number 1, Abby Eford. Number 11, Izzy Smith. Number 10, Lydia Ann Adams. And number 20, I believe, that's Riley Floyd. 2 points up and good for Trinity. Here come the Lady Bulldogs. Jones comes away with the rebound, drives, goes up, no whistle. Out of bounds on Trinity. Greenwood will retain possession. Must have been all. She was right there. She saw a whole lot better than I did. So I'm going to say maybe so. Here comes Eford now, setting things up. over to the corner. Izzy Smith. You bet. Wow. Plowed her way right down in there and got herself a 2-point basket. Up ahead now to Floyd from the corner. Little 17-footer. 15-footer. I don't know. Can't see that far. Eford makes a try at it. Won't go. She got last tip out of bounds there. Trinity retains. 19-12. 3 minutes left here in the first half. Little floater won't go. Greenwood gets the rebound. That's Adams. She kicks it out. Way ahead up to Floyd. Floyd trying to make something happen. Back out beyond the three. Won't go. Floyd trying to save it. It's going to be out on the foot, looks like, of Adams. Trinity ball. Smith picks her up at half court. Heavy pressure now. Jones with it. Looks down low for Adams. She tries to go up, won't happen, blocked. Trinity gets the ball. Up ahead to their girl. Jones with the board. Back across the timeline. Pulls up, shoots, won't go. Tipped out by Floyd. She can't get a hold of it. Trinity comes away with it. Eford. Jones now. Down in the corner to Floyd. Back out. From way downtown, won't go. Dadgum. Looked like it was. Gonna get Adams with the foul. A little more than a minute left here in the half. Here come the Lady Bulldogs. That's Smith. Over to Jones. Picks up Eford at the top of the key. Over to Floyd. She drives down to the block. Up. Won't go. Out of bounds. Last tip by a Trinity player. Greenwood ball. Floyd looking for help. Smith thought she had Jones on a route and just threw it out ahead of her. Loose ball now. Smith with it on the ground. That's going to be jump ball. Greenwood gets the possession. Inbound pass, almost stripped away. Here comes Jones, whistle blows. Smith had a pocket pick there. She got Almost got away with it. Off the hand of a Trinity player. Greenwood ball now. Jones with the inbound pass. Almost throws it away. Here comes Izzy Smith. Izzy driving, sets up. Drives in the lane, puts it up. Nice little layup. 2-point basket. 21-12 now. And that is going to do it for this first half of 8th grade Lady Bulldog basketball. We're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back for more exciting action from HB Stewart Arena in Greenwood, Arkansas on the Greenwood Sports Center. Facebook and YouTube. Be sure and give us a like, follow, subscription, hit the notification bell. We'll be back in a minute. Hey, we are back. Second half, Trinity with it. Here we go. 8th grade Lady Bulldogs up by a few. 21-12, 9. Piercy, Gray, Pitts, Dolan, and Clements. That's Journey Clements, number 2. Saves it back in for the Lady Bulldogs. Here we go. There's Piercy now. Out to Gray from beyond the arch. Won't go. Trinity with the rebound. Driving coast to coast. Number 4 won't go. She's on the baseline with it. Cutting out a little bit there on my volume, I think. Here we go. I'll try this. Here comes Piercy. Up ahead to Pitts. From the free throw line, won't go. Trinity gets the board and draws the foul. I think Gray is who they're going to charge with that. From beyond the arc, way short. Dolan, the last one to touch it, unfortunately. Way out. Here comes Trinity now. Kick back out. Driving. 2 points. 21-14 now. Here's Piercy. She's going to kick it out to Clements, to Pitts, back over to Piercy from beyond the arch, won't go. Gray tries for the rebound, gets it underneath to Dolan, back out to Piercy, to Pitts. Clements beyond the arch, won't go. Board goes to Trinity. That one will go. 2 more points. Another turnover. Hey, that's all right. We've been turning it over. It's their turn. That's Clements coming in to Piercy for the inbound pass. Kicks it way ahead to Pitts. Inside to Dolan for 2. Won't go. Kick back out now. Dolan around the outside to Adams. No. Dolan with the rebound. It looked awkward. I don't know for sure that she picked that pivot foot up, but she's called for a walk. Stripped away, Piercy, all by herself. She's going to go up, all ball. Last touch by Trinity. Into Dolan. Absolutely. 2 points. 23-16 now. Piercy, oh, absolutely. Piercy got a hand on it. Goes up for 2, and it falls good. 25-16 now. And we are going to have a timeout. Yeah. What is this madness? I don't know. Take some of that out of there. Here we go. Trinity with it now. Won't go. They get their own board. 4 goes back up with it. nothing doing. She's over the back of Pitts. No whistle. Here comes Piercy now. Over to Clements. 2-point basket. Absolutely. 27-16 now. Beyond the arch. Air ball won't go. Trinity runs it down, saves it from going out. Up underneath the number 20. That's their tall girl. I'm going to say what? 5'10"? She's pretty tall. Yeah. Here comes Greenwood. Beyond the arch won't go. That's Pitts. Dolan almost came away with it. Got it pulled out from underneath. Here's number 4. Goes up for 2, and it's good, coast to coast. 27-20 now, with right at a minute left here in the third. Pitts looks for help, finds Piercy. Over to Clements from beyond the arch. Just off the mark, goes out of bounds. Trinity ball. Adams and Piercy. Piercy strips it away. She's going back the right way. Goes up for 2, and it's good. Draws the foul, and 1 forthcoming. Won't go. Adams struggles for it. Kicked out. Dolan goes after it. That's going to be a jump ball. And the possession arrow goes with Greenwood. Piercy sets up in the half court. Kicks it into Adams. Right back out to Pitts. She drives in. Won't happen. Goes back out to Piercy. Over to Pitts beyond the arch. They're going to say that she traveled when she set up. I'm going to say she did shuffle her feet. Here we go. 8 seconds left in this third. Just a bull ride now. Oh! Blocked by Piercy to end the third. And we've got 6 more minutes of basketball, or 5 more minutes of basketball for the 8th grade girls coming up. We'll be back in just a minute on Greenwood Sports Center on Facebook Live and YouTube. Here we go. 5 more minutes of Lady Bulldog basketball for the 8th grade. Oh, we're going to play 6 minutes this time. Okay. Just making sure. Running the clock tonight, Alec Armstrong. Here we go, Trinity. A little bit of a wrestling match. She throws it away, trying to get to her partner just a little bit further up the court. Going to be Greenwood ball. 5 minutes. We fixed it. Here comes Piercy now. Yeah. Ahead into Adams. She drives towards the lane, puts it up in the bucket for good. 31-20 as we update our scoreboard. Eford grabs it out of thin air. Drives, sets up now, looks for Journey Clements. She goes over to Piercy now. Gray sets a pick. They don't fall for it. Kick it over to Clements. Now to Adams, just inside the 3. Won't go. Trinity gets the rebound. Greenwood ball now. 4 minutes and some change. Oh, Adams is going to get fouled. That is 2 team fouls this half for Trinity. Yep. Clements with the inbound. Looks out, finds Adams. Adams, 2-point basket, you bet. Thrown away, turnover Trinity. Got a timeout. Tomorrow night's games for varsity at Van Buren have all been canceled. The varsity ladies for sure, and if I'm not mistaken, junior varsity will play. Look, I believe Nashville's going to come up and play. So when we get more information, and we're going to try to get the boys from Nashville to drive up and play as well. We'll see if that happens. Here's Clements in the backcourt. She kicks it over to Eford across the timeline now. Looking for help. Kicks it out to Gray. Gray to the top of the key. Here's Floyd now. Check back in for the Lady Bulldogs. Gray up for 2. A little floater won't go off the mark. Going to be tipped by Trinity. And Greenwood's going to get the ball. Here's Clements now with the inbound. Looks over here to find number 35. That's Riley Rothklar. Out of bounds, Trinity. (33-20). 3 minutes and some change left in this game. Dribbles right between them, loose ball. Rothkar comes away with it, kicks it over to Gray. Gray bounce pass to Eford. She goes up, won't go. Trinity with the board, gets it tipped away. Eford now out to Gray, up for 2, and it's good. Nice little jumper. 35-20, 2:45 left. She's going to count the basket and 1 as Journey Clements gets charged with a foul. Won't go. Here's Eford. Ahead to Gray. Gray almost loses it. Kicks it ahead to Floyd. Floyd does lose it, gets her pocket picked, and we're going the wrong way, ladies. Yep, she traveled, picked up her foot, setting up for the throw. You can't steal second with your foot on first, but here comes Eford now across the timeline. She drives the middle of the paint, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Trinity. Loses it. They regain possession, though. That's number 20. She puts it up for 2, won't go. There's Rothkar with the rebound. She tries to get it ahead to Eford and got her pocket picked in the middle of it. Clements comes away with the board, gets it over to Floyd. Floyd picks up her dribble back to Clements across the timeline to Eford, who gets it over to Gray. Gray bounce pass into Eford. She's blocked on the way up, no whistle. Floyd gets a hand on the pass, won't happen. And I'm not sure, she slid out of bounds while holding the basketball. I don't know if that's out of bounds or if walking or definitely a turnover. Bailey Parnell checks in for the Lady Bulldogs. And who else? Shaylin Morse, number 12. And that's number 20, Riley Floyd. Oh, they're going to say she took too many steps. Oh, double dribble? I didn't see the. Yeah, I think she said one or the other. That's Parnell. Right at a minute left here in this ball game. 35-22. 8th grade Lady Bulldogs on top. Here comes Trinity. They feed that girl down there in the lane, and she's got a height advantage over most of her girls on the court. And they're going to send her to the line to shoot two. She may be taller than I am. Of course, I'm not very tall. First one's away, no good. Neither one go. Eford after it. She gets it, dribbles away, and sets up in the backcourt. Across the timeline now. Looking for help. Finds Parnell. Over to Morse. Morse in the corner, trapped, looks for help, finds Parnell. Back out to Eford at the top of the key. She dribbles back, drives the lane, kicks it out to Parnell. Parnell fouled, but they're going to call it a block. And really, I mean, 20 seconds here, 35-22. Okay. We'll give them no call, give them the ball. Here we go. Now Trinity's possession. I know a young man that got his mouth mashed the other night doing that in Russellville. Talking about L.J. Robbins in that first overtime. Against the 9th grade boys of Russellville. Here's Eford now. Two, one, and that's the game. 35-22 for the 8th grade Lady Bulldogs. Come away victorious. 8th grade boys basketball up in just a little bit. We'll see how much time they're going to put on the clock. But 35-22, 8th grade Lady Bulldogs victorious over Trinity here at H.B. Stewart Arena. We're going to step away from audio and let the boys warm up for their contest coming up. Greenwood Sports Center on Facebook and YouTube. Subscribe, like, follow, hit the notification bell. Hey, here we are, 8th grade action. The 8th grade Bulldogs taking on Trinity. Starting lineup for the Bulldogs: Lane Philpott, number 3. Number 4, Daniel Burton. Number 2, Kaylor Jasna. Number 35, Scott Holland. And going to be doing the honors at the tip, number 20, Grant Carnes. Here's my scoreboard, Mr. Luke Robbins. Thank you, sir. We get ready to get underway. Should be a good ball game right here. Here we go. Carnes with the win on the tip. There's Jasna. Over to Holland. Holland drives the paint. Kicks it out to Philpott. Philpott back out to Jasna now. Over in the corner to Holland for beyond the arch. Won't go. Rebound, Burton. Kicks it back out to Holland. Over in the corner to Jasna for 3. Won't go. Trinity with the rebound. Couple of missed three-pointers already to start the game. These Bulldogs are hungry. Holland with the steal, kicks it ahead to Burton. Burton drives the paint, up from the block, up for 2, won't go. Carnes with the rebound, he goes up. No whistle, we're going to say that was all ball. Trinity gets the board and comes back the other direction. Holland reaches in trying to get something to happen, won't go. Jasna, he goes for it. And it's going to be slapped out of bounds by a Trinity player, or did we get a timeout called? Timeout. Trinity. Yeah. So, Holland to inbound to Jasna. Here we go. Kaylor Jasna with it. Gets a pickoff from Carnes down inside. He goes up for 2, and it's good. First blood, Greenwood. Full court press. Here's Holland and Jasna. Well, you're going to say Carnes? Yeah. Carnes was standing there. He was camped out, but first one won't go. Arrington checks into the game for Jasna. Second one finds pay dirt. 2-1 now. Here comes Arrington. Finds Burton. Bounce pass into Holland. He's in trouble. Kicks it out to Philpott. Philpott looks for somewhere to go with it. Finds Arrington. He drives the paint. Goes up for 2. Won't go. Tipped around. Kicked out. Trinity comes away with it. Carnes comes out of the mess with it. He's going to go coast to coast up in 2, and it's good. Soft hands up for the layup for Carnes. That's his second bucket. All the points on the board for Carnes right now. Stripped away. Here's Arrington. He goes up for 2, but they're going to call him for walking. Too many steps, not enough dribbles. Golly. Just got to take that orange bouncy thing and keep bouncing it until you get a chance to shoot. Here we go. Trinity now, 4-1 deficit for them. Goes up for 2, won't go. Carnes comes away with it, kicks it away to Arrington. He goes ahead to Scott Holland, kicks it in underneath the Carnes. He'll get the assist for 2. Trinity tried to throw away. Arrington in his hip pocket the entire time finally makes something come of it. Kicks it ahead to Philpott. He controls it, kicks it back in to Burton. They go up and fouled. Call number 2 for Trinity with that one. Burton goes to the line to shoot 2. Yes, absolutely. Both of them good for Burton as we get a fresh body for Trinity. Number 55 checks in for number 2. Holland, Arrington, Philpott, Burton, and Carnes all still out. Holland grabs it, kicks it over to Philpott. He goes on to Arrington. He goes up, won't go. Carnes with it. He goes up for 2, wiggles around and goes. Trinity now from beyond the arch. Won't, nope. Kicks it out. He's fouled, won't go. I asked her to get me a water, and I handed her a 20, and then she went back to her seat. Oh, I didn't see who we got the foul called on, so. First one's good. Here comes Kaylor Jasna and Samuel Burton to get Isaiah Arrington and Scott Holland. Oh. Both of them are good for Trinity. Here comes Samuel Burton into Jasna. Here we go. Bulldogs across the timeline. Jasna kicks it ahead to Philpott. Out to Burton to Jasna. Gets a pick from Carnes. He kicks it over in the corner. Won't go. Philpott for 3. Trinity with a rebound. Trinity playing keep away now. With right at a minute left here in the first. Finally some action going in down low, won't go. Carnes and Burton both come away with it. Carnes wins, kicks it over to Jasna. Down in the court into Daniel Burton. Nothing doing. Gonna call Carnes for a foul. Looked to me like they both had ample opportunity for that rebound. Not sure why the whistle blows from beyond the arch. Nothing doing. Here comes Daniel Burton with the board. Across the timeline. He drives the paint, looks for help. Goes up for 2, and it's good. Looked around, tried to find somebody, and decided, well, I'm here, might as well shoot this. Right around 17 seconds left here in the first. Trinity ball, 12-3, 12-3, Greenwood on top. Here we go. Trinity across the timeline. Burton must have been in his pocket too much because he gets a whistle blown on him. A little hip check action maybe. Can't tell from this angle. Here we go now. Trinity on the corner. 5 seconds left. Goes up. Nothing doing. That's Lawson Craner with the block. And that's going to end the first. 12-3 with your 8th grade Greenwood Bulldogs on top. We're going to break for a second, let everybody get reset, and we will be right back. Greenwood Sports Center, YouTube and Facebook. we might get our water. And we're back in the second here. Trinity with possession. 12-3 Greenwood, 8th grade action here from HB Stewart Arena. Here's Trinity around the outside. Looks a lot like it did in the last part of the first. Finally some action down low. Burton strips it. Takes it away. Lawson Craner, Daniel, and Samuel Burton in. That's Daniel for 2. Also, Lane Philpott and Kaylor Jasna still out for the Bulldogs. Kick it down low, won't go. Saves it in number 24. He tries to make something happen. Jasna swats it away from beyond the arch, won't go. There's Craner. He comes away with it. Gets it over to Jasna. Jasna over to Sam Burton. He drives into the paint, kicks it back out to Jasna down the left side. Nothing doing there. Kicks it up to Daniel. Back out to Jasna. Pump fake on the 3. Across now to Philpott. Back out to Sam Burton. Drives, kicks back out, gets it stolen. That's number 55. Last touch by Philpott. Greenwood still fighting hard. 14-3. Up for 2, and it's good for Trinity. Jasmine now. I figure out why this mic keeps cutting out. Burton, in down to Burton. Back out to Philpott. Around to Jasna. He goes down the side of the paint. Up for 2, won't go. Craner gets the rebound. Kicks it out to Burton. To Philpott now. He drives in, up. He's fouled, won't go, but he's going to the line to shoot 2. First one good. Both of them good for Philpott. 16-5 now. Full court press. There's Isaiah Arrington check back in. He giving trouble. They're going to blow the whistle on him. Hip check. Yeah. Trinity makes it across the timeline. Almost gets his pocket picked. Kicks it back out to number 24. Soft hands, layup, and it's good. 16-7 now. Arrington drives the paint up for 2. Won't go. Trinity with the board. Block, Isaiah Arrington. Here comes Grant Carnes to get Lawson Craner. Carnes strips it away, kicks it over to Arrington. Way ahead to Kane Archer. Samuel Burton now. Up for two, won't go. Rebound, Trinity. Archer kicks it down to Carnes, can't make it go. Rebound, Trinity. Walk or double dribble? Walk, I didn't see, so. Walking. Yep. Yeah, our clock's rolling, but that's just to get it right with the game clock. Here we go. Here's Isaiah Arrington now. Picks up his dribble, looks over to Philpott. Somewhere to go with it. Arrington now. Sets it up in the half court. Gets a pick from Archer. He drives down low, kicks it out, throws it away to Trinity. Won't go. Archer with the board. Kicks it ahead to Burton. Burton up for two. It's good. Samuel Burton. Whistle blows. Isaiah Arrington gets charged with the foul. Arrington pulls it out of the air. Here he goes. Bounce pass to Archer. Up for two. Won't happen. Carnes tries something. It won't go. Jump ball. Greenwood possession. Carnes. Burton. Jasna. Out to Archer. Bounce pass to Carnes. Up for two. There it is. Easy does it. Three-point basket. Won't go. Carnes gets a hand on it. Tipped out. They're going to call him for the foul. Yeah. Is that his third? Team foul number 7. First one won't go, Brick. Here comes Daniel Burton to take Grant Carnes out for a minute. But it turned out to be a good foul so far. Ah, dadgummit. It was worth a shot, though. Here we go. 20-8. I don't know what I'm complaining about. Here comes Jasna over to Philpott. Philpott out to Daniel Burton. Back over to Jasna. He looks over in the corner to find Archer. Pump fake. No. Back to Jasna. He drives in deep. Kicks it out to Philpott for three. Nothing doing. That's the half. 20-8. Greenwood on top here at halftime from HB Stewart Arena. We're going to take a break, let the cheerleaders do their thing. We'll see you back on the other side of the half. Greenwood Sports Center. And coming back from halftime, the Bulldogs in the 8th grade up 20-8 over Trinity. Yeah. You know, we went to Russellville and for the 8th grade and 9th grade the other night. What a ball game. That was something. Really, that was something. If you didn't get to catch it live, check it out on the archives there on YouTube. It was quite the show. Here we go. Trinity's ball to start the second half. 20-8. Bulldogs on top. Way downtown, three-point basket. Won't go. Daniel Burton gets a hand on it. Kicks it over to Philpott. Back over to Jasna. Way down into Daniel Burton. He goes up. Little reverse layup. 2 points, and it's good. Uh-oh. Holland checks in now for Greenwood. He may have been at the beginning. I just didn't see. Holland, Carnes, Jasna, Philpott, and Burton. Up underneath to Carnes for 2. It's good. Holland gets a hand on it, gets knocked out of bounds. It looked to me like it came off at the front end of that Trinity player, but we're going to say, going to stay on this end. That's unfortunate. Way out, nearly to the half-court stripe. Little 2-point jumper, that's good. 24-10 now. Jasna across the timeline. To Burton. Underneath the Holland. Turnaround jumper, good for 2. Up underneath. 2-point basket for Trinity, good. Here comes Jasna. Again, across the timeline. Gets a pick from Holland. Drives in underneath. Back over to Carnes now. Up under. Gets it kicked away. Oh, that's a terrible call. Terrible. I mean, it's not like it's 50-0. I mean, we're still playing basketball here. It's anybody's ball game. A little floater won't go. Carnes comes down with the board, kicks it over to Jasna. Over to Philpott. Drives down, bounce pass to Carnes, up for 2. Gets his own board and grabs a foul on the way up. Grant Carnes is going to go to the line, shoot some free throws. Would somebody tell our cheerleaders to be quiet while we're shooting? Yeah. Oh, well. Here comes Carnes' second shot. Hey, they're both good. Holland comes out of the game. Arrington comes in. Only man different. Okay, here we go. Heavy pressure from Philpott, Burton, and now Arrington blocks it out of bounds off of his hand last. Trinity ball. I'll hear about that cheerleader comment later from my wife. Carnes comes away with the board. Up back to Carnes, good for 2. No, it's awesome to have these cheerleaders here. Give the crowd somebody to listen to. I mean, you know, during this time, 2-point basket there from Trinity. They just won't go away. You know, you're not allowed to have the band come in and play. Limited seating capacity. It's nice to see that the cheerleaders get to at least be in here for their home games. Cheer on these players and some really impressive athletes in their own right. Fouled on the way to the bucket. It'll count, and 1 coming on the way. That's Kayla Jasna charged with the foul. Yeah, still social distanced. Decent showing of support here for the junior high. 30-14 here in the third. First, that won't go. Jasna gets the rebound. Here we go the other way. Over to Arrington. He wants a three-pointer. Won't go. Trinity with the rebound. You notice from the first to the second half, these boys kind of let off the gas on the offensive rebounds. They don't need to get in the habit of doing that. You go ahead and get that offensive board all the way to the end of the game. Here comes Jasna, kicks it over to Philpott. He gets a pick from Carnes, goes underneath. High jumper, goes up for 2, and it's good. We got a timeout coming from the Trinity side of things. We'll take one with them, 30 seconds. We'll be right back. There I am. Trinity ball now, 32-16, double-digit lead. Wow, lead by 16. There you go. My math skills are amazing. Trinity throws it away. Greenwood ball. Arrington to inbound it to Jasna. Philpott now makes a man miss. Jumper won't go. Arrington and Carnes give trouble. Carnes now with it, up for 2. Block. I didn't see who they caught with it. Number 2 maybe? I can't tell. Carnes goes to the line now. Won't go. Number 11 comes in to get number 2. I guess that must have been who it was. 30 seconds or so left here in the third. Neither one of Carnes hit their mark. Trinity with it. In trouble at the half. Court. Arrington takes a basketball off his head and gets called for a foul. Jasna's going to take a seat for a minute. Jackson Cole checks into the game. That's number 20. 22. My bad. I was looking at Carnes whenever I said that. Around the outside, drives now. Little spin move, looks for some help. Well, he sure enough walked with it, but we're going to say that was a foul. All right. On Daniel Burton. Here comes number, who's that? Number 10. Hang on, I'll tell you who that is here in a second. Skip pass way out to the half court. Carnes with a floating jump, and there it's good. Timeout. Or no, that's the end of the third. We'll be back in a few minutes. Greenwood basketball, junior high action here from H.B. Stewart Arena. 9th grade coming up in a little bit. We're going to take a quick pause for the cause. Yeah. Jasna in to Daniel Burton to start the fourth. Over to Caleb Burnett. And he takes too many steps. Sure did. Turnover, Trinity possession now. Less than 5 minutes left here in this match. Won't go. Grant Carnes with the takeaway. Kicks it out to Jackson Cole from beyond the arc. Won't go. Caleb with the rebound. Kicks out to Daniel Burton. 3-point basket. Splash! Way downtown. Won't go. Burnett with the rebound. Jasna way ahead to Burton. He drives in. Bounce pass to Carnes. Up for two. It's good. 39-16 now. Loose ball. Carnes comes away with it. Looks for somewhere to go with it. Cole kicks over. Skip pass to Burton from beyond the arch. Splash! 3-point basket. Woo! Burton checking his pocket. Carnes makes a man miss. Two shots coming up. That's going to be against Burnett. That'd be his first foul. Team foul number 3. First won't go. Here comes a fresh set of dogs. That's Archer, Holland, and Craner come in for Greenwood. Second one won't go. Doesn't touch a thing. Greenwood ball. Archer drives the paint, puts it up, won't go. Loose ball off the head of a Trinity player. Greenwood keeps it on this end. Into Craner, looks for a man, finds Archer, kicks it over way out to Holland. Underneath the Craner. Out now to Cole. Back over to Burnett. Up for three. Won't go. Rebound. Long. Saved by Cole. Gets it into Craner. Craner's fouled on the floor by number 23. That is Trinity's fourth team foul. Number 13, number 10, number 35, and number 4 all come in for Trinity. Is that everybody? Yeah, that's him. Here comes Burnett, up for two, won't go. Board, kicked out of bounds by Trinity, going to remain Greenwood ball. Inbound to Craner. Won't go. Rebound, Archer. Dribbles out, kicks it around the outside. Gets a pick from Holland. Gets his pocket picked. Now Burnett with it. Back over to Archer. He drives the paint. Gets blocked. Craner goes up with it, two. It's good. 44-16 now. Less than 2 minutes left remain in this game. Trinity looking for something to happen. Burnett fouls. And a fresh set of dogs coming in here. Kobe Lewis, Brayson Austin, Larry Davis. I can't see. Won't go. Davis with heavy pressure. Lewis down there with the rebound. And here we go. Siddons, I believe. Larry Davis from beyond the arch. Just won't go. I did not teach him that. Eli. That's right. Here we go. Trinity. Minute 30 left. Across the timeline. 44-16, an impressive showing here from the Greenwood Bulldogs. Beyond the arch, three-point basket by number 4. Trinity cuts the lead to 44-19. Davis tries to make a man miss, drives the paint, goes up and draws the foul. We saw on, what day was that, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. We saw Davis pretty good from the free throw line. Has absolutely nothing to do with what I told him. You like my shirt? I got that from the Bald Barber. First one won't go. I thought I saw him come in, but I could have been wrong. Neither one for Davis goes. Struggle for it. It goes out of bounds as Davis is trying to pick it up. Going to be Trinity ball with a minute 3 or so left in this matchup. We get done with this game. We're going to go ahead on a network break. That is over the backboard, out of bounds. And we will pick back up a brand new live stream before the 9th grade girls go on, so as to keep the 8th grade separate on the archives. We'll just stream it that way. 8th grade and 9th grade will be archived separately, so we'll come up with a new stream for the 9th grade. Austin comes back into the game. Hudson Meeker out there also. 46.9 seconds on the official game clock. Davis with it now. Drives to the, around the back. Cute little move. There we go. Get a loose ball here. Meeker comes away with it. And he's fouled. Tripped up in the court. That's number 11, I believe. That's going to be we're in the bonus, right? 1-1. Meeker goes to the line. That's 17 fouls on Trinity. Hudson Meeker from the line. some encouragement from Uncle Robbie. Won't go. Davis gets a hand on it, comes away with it. Now Hudson in the corner, goes up for two, won't go. Gets his own board, jump ball. It's going to be Trinity. 19 seconds left here in this ball game. 44-19, Greenwood with a commanding lead. Won't go. Kobe Lewis took a shove to the back, and then they call Hudson Meeker for the foul. Yeah. Hey, I'm not going to say that he didn't, but it was after Lewis got shoved in the back. First one's good for number 13. 44-20 now. Second one won't go. Davis gets a hand on it, and he breaks away. Here we go, coast to coast. Too late, no shot. That's going to do it for the 8th grade action here from H.B. Stewart Arena. 44-20, the final for the Greenwood boys 8th grade basketball team. We're going to take a quick break here and restart our stream for 9th grade action. Thanks for watching 8th grade. We'll be back in just a few.